What's going on, guys? I am out here at Bishop RV in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this Aspen Trail by Dutchman Travel Trailer. This is a relatively unique floor plan. It's a little bit different than some I've seen. It's a relatively low-cost unit, but once you see the inside, you'll probably be surprised at what all you get for the price. This is the 2610 RKS. Anyways, guys, hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at the numbers on this unit. This has a gross vehicle weight rating of 9,680 pounds, twin 4,400 pound axles, gives you 8,800 pounds worth of axle capacity, have about 1,000 pounds on the back of the truck. The axles are appropriate. 15-inch wheels, and it has 225/70/15 tires, and the payload capacity is 3,156 pounds. That is crazy. So the payload capacity on this unit is huge. That's just a really, really high number for an RV like this. And typically, you might see a 2,000 pound payload, but at 3,156 pounds, this is a relatively light unit when it's empty. You're looking at about 6,500 pounds. But a lot of this is payload, and you'll see why once we look inside of it. So this is not a toy hauler. First of all, rack and pinion slides. I really like that. It has dual propane cans, plus it has an electric tongue jack up front. It has front and rear electric stabilizers, which I also like. Coming down here underneath the slide, you can see your dump station here. This is going to be your black tank dump, and then your gray tank is up there. Coming around, has kind of a clean look to it. Underneath, no suspension equalizer. That's not uncommon on travel trailers. This does have steel wheels. That's an area where steel wheels probably cost 25 bucks a wheel. Aluminum wheels are about 100 bucks a wheel. That's an area where you save money, and they may put it towards something else inside. So if you don't need aluminum wheels, or that doesn't matter to you, that's generally an area where they'll take cost and they'll put it somewhere else, or just reduce the cost off of the trailer. Coming around back, you can see your gray tank connection right here, your electric stabilizers under there, plus this has a 30 amp connection. Here's your cable hookup for whenever you're at a park and you want to run your cable connection into it. The back of your water heater. This has incandescent bulbs on the back. It is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera, and it does have an outside shower as well as a city water connection right here. On this side, that's the back of your furnace. Over here, this is going to be a small outside kitchen area. So you have a micro refrigerator, nice little cooktop right here which pulls out, and some storage above it. Over here is your fresh water connection to fill your freshwater tank, and you have your black tank flush right here, which sprays a little fan of water in there to try to clean out anything you might have built up. Of course, your button for your electric stabilizer. And then right here is going to be the inside of your pass-through storage, which is a very good size pass-through storage. The bottom of it's probably 3 feet, closer to 4 feet up top in width. It's about 1.5 feet tall. And then, as you can see clearly, you have 2 doors on this. So you have 2 entry doors or exit doors, whatever you want to call them. You have about an 18-foot awning up top. This trailer is going to be right at about 30 feet long, so it is a relatively long trailer, and that's from the coupler all the way to the back bumper. Would definitely recommend a 3/4 ton truck or greater to tow this with. You have your LCI solid step here, which gives you that deeper top step versus some of the others. Let's go inside, and you'll see what's unique about this unit. So first of all, this is a rear kitchen unit. So you have a good amount of countertop space here. Not a lot of countertop space, but a fair amount. I guess real quick, let's look at the price. This has a $31,000 MSRP, and they're asking $25,900. It is a 2020 model. You have your oven and stove unit here, plus a nice backsplash going all the way around it. You also have a nice small compact microwave, gas electric refrigerator, lots of cabinets. You have drawers here, more storage underneath. That's going to be all your fuses and everything that you would need to change out in case you overload something. But check out all this countertop space. So you have even more countertop space here, and this is where you would also put the TV. So you could hang a TV, or you could put a TV up here, or mount a TV to the top of this, kind of recess it back. Some RVs you might see a televator here which goes up and down, so you can get it out of the way if you want to look out of the window. But you can see your cable connection, your outlets here, or you could just put a small TV right here and still have a useful window. But that's a really nice spot right here. You know, if you were some type of a designer or somebody who needs a spot for a computer and you don't mind standing or putting a little stool here, this is actually a really good spot for a workstation. Plus you have your Furrion entertainment system, more cabinet and storage here. On the other side of this is your outside little kitchen, so that's the reason why this is all closed off here. You have a huge pantry. The pantry in this is really, really good size. Goes back probably 2.5 feet. It's about 2 feet wide, floor to ceiling, and it has, of course, its own door. But that is a nice pantry area. Coming further back, you have your bathroom. So the bathroom in this unit is a good size bathroom. Gives you nice spacing of shelves. This actually reminds me of one of the larger R-Pod bathrooms. Just the way they've done the shelving unit here and the sink. They do give you some room, and more importantly, they make up for space that might otherwise just be wasted. Plenty of room in front of the toilet. Here in the shower stall area, you also have plenty of room. The ceiling heights in here are pretty nice. Looks like you can be upwards of about 6'3" to comfortably fit. And then you have some more room back here. What I don't see a lot of in here is spaces for toiletries and towels, unless you set them on here or you put a shelf unit in right here. That little spot right there is not huge. You could throw some towels in there. But again, you generally want a little bit more room for things like toilet paper and other stuff that you might have. But not a bad amount of countertop space. This has a booth-style dinette that converts into a bed, in case you bring kids along. This also folds out into a bed, roughly a full-size, queen-size, kind of in-between bed that can fold out. So you can sleep 2 people here, 2 people here, and in the master bedroom you can also sleep 2 on the queen-size bed. Now you have quite a bit of room on each side of the bed. You have about 15 inches on this side and about 15 inches on the other side, plus you have a dedicated entry-exit for the master bedroom area. You have this nice wallpaper design in the back, which again, it's cosmetic. It's just designed to dress it up a little bit. And then you have a place here to mount your TV on the wall with your cable and power hookups directly above it. I do like that they put power connections next to this area beside the bed so you can charge your phone, and you have plenty of room if you're working on a laptop or an iPad or something like that to put that. This is definitely high enough that I don't think most people will hit their head on it when they get out of bed, but it is still probably low enough that if you're really tall, you might have an issue with that. Plus you have shelving space above it. Overall, though, it's a pretty nice floor plan. You have a big pocket door here which closes to seal off the bedroom, and it's pretty wide. It's roughly 3 feet wide, so you have plenty of space to pass through here. At the end of the bed, you have about 1 foot. Overall, though, this is a pretty nice floor plan. I'm pretty impressed with the overall layout. The price is definitely aggressive, and it's a price that I think most people would feel pretty comfortable with. $25,900, and I believe that a lot of the things that you might give up on the outside in terms of pure flash, they make up for on the inside. It's definitely a comfortable area. It feels like it's spacious. It doesn't feel like it's claustrophobic. It doesn't feel as if you're going to be overly cramped in here, or you're going to feel as if you're in a real cheap RV. I think overall, it's going to fit most people's needs who might look for something like this in this price range and have a reasonable sized family. 2 kids, maybe a couple of their friends, and then the adults in there. Overall, I kind of like the inside of this, and the price to me is priced just about right. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.